Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Stay Playable, and stay playable with the word stays and parentheses. Sorry for that voice crack. That is my character's name. Let me go ahead and change. How do I change? Okay, there we go. Let me just go ahead and change it. Alright, I'll change it later, I guess. Well, my character, Playsler, or Plays, you can say, is red and blue, and if you go check out my main gaming channel, you know what it'll look like. Actually, I can just pull it up right now. This is what Playsler, aka Plays, looks like. And then I made Stays, his brother, right up there. I'm not gonna full screen it. Due to it's gonna show my email, so I'm not gonna full screen that. But that's what Plays and Stays look like if you look at the YouTube logo. And today I am going to be working on Alpha 4 to ZTS, aka Zombie Takeover Survival. I would work on Alpha 3, but due to some technical difficulties with Scratch, it won't let me work on Alpha 3 anymore. I can still work on it, it's just I have to restart a ton of hard work. Like, not everything. Like, some stuff I need to completely restart, which would take forever. Which is very annoying. I also don't have school tomorrow, so I have a ton of time to work on this project. I want this out as soon as I can because it's been so long since Alpha 2 was released. I've been working on this game for so long. Well, Alpha 3 for so long, and Alpha 4 is the graphics update, 'cause that's what you guys voted for. Well, not you guys, because you guys are new to the channel. It's what my people on Scratch has voted for, and voted for before I got rid of the old channel. Yeah, that's what happened. I'm right now trying to load up Alpha 3 so I can show you what's wrong, and what Scratch did to make things wrong with Alpha 3. It's not wanting to load due to what's happening to it because of what Scratch has done to my project, which is making it mess up. And I am starting an animation series called Playsler. That's why I sort of needed to make his brother stays, not plays. And this animation series, Playsler gets trapped on a planet and whatnot to escape. It's very complicated, but look, a giant gray box with a giant black question mark. It just took over my. It just took everything over. It just took everything over, and it's not like this. Oh, if I just not save it, go back and come back in, it's gonna be the same thing. No, every time I leave this project and come back, it's gonna be this gray box. Right now it's on the world code. It would be going on to the day clock code, which does not work, and I don't know why I've not deleted it, 'cause that's probably why. It's not the day clock, it's the timer. I had a timer or a normal clock, so you know what time of day it is, but due to coding problems it took forever. So yeah, if you guys look, I had so much plans for Alpha 3. Like, so much planned. And Alpha 4 is only going to get crazier because everything here is going to get a brand new model and brand new animations, more armor, because it was going to be a supply update or a graphics update. And I wanted the graphics so I can make everything here look better. And if I were to do graphics, I would add my own stuff that I want to add, like multiplayer. I'm going to try and implement new armor so you can get better armor, more guns, and more ways to survive, and maybe even a building system if possible. That might not be possible, and a better inventory system, and also a trading NPC, which I tried to work on Alpha 2. So if you're going to the Alpha 2 code, like press C, like go inside the project and you see this. The trader NPC was implemented, but there's no code in Alpha 2, and Alpha 3 is still here. But let me press start. So yeah, it's taken off. If I were to press E, this is the inventory. It's just the variables put on the show so you can see it. And this shows you how much of every single item you have. This is no longer the new inventory system, which I will show you guys whenever I get to work on Alpha 4. I'll show you guys the new inventory system and the brand new crafting system. The crafting system has not been enabled. That's when I'll be doing this live stream. But let me show you. See, this is the old inventory system. I'm going to show you the new one, the new inventory system, once I go back to Alpha 2 and Alpha 1 to show you the old inventory system. And the old crafting system. Why did I leave Alpha 3 without showing you guys the crafting system? I forgot to show you guys the crafting system. But yeah, in Alpha 2, you start it up and there are sound effects in Alpha 2. There are sound effects in Alpha 2. It's just me walking on concrete. And this is snow, not concrete. So that doesn't work. And whenever you craft, I believe, there's also a sound effect. Like, this is old Alpha 2. Like, there's barely anything. Wait, there is an inventory system. It's up, arrow down. I did not realize there was an... Yeah, this is Alpha 2 inventory system. Instead of having full screen, it's just this. Now let me show you the crafting system. Why is the crafting grid not working? You're supposed to... Oh, that's why it's not going to front layer. Go front one layer. There we go. So this is the old crafting system. You click on these words, it'll pop up into the grid, and then you can press craft to craft if you have the resources for it. This is Alpha 2. Nothing really much. And there's also an anvil. And you can also, that's how you get the shotgun and pistol. You take the sword, you grab some iron, upgrade to the pistol, grab more iron, upgrade to the shotgun. It's no longer going to be that in Alpha 4. But let me show you Alpha 1. Inventory system and crafting system. It's like Alpha 2, but way worse. Because I made Alpha 1 in like a few days. Like, I came up with ZSSG, Zombie Shooter Survival Game. Because back in Alpha 1 and Alpha 2, I didn't know what to call this game. So I just called it Zombie Shooter Survival Game. Because it was a survival game, and there were zombies, and you would shoot them. Yeah. So you load in, and there you automatically get a sword. I forgot this one has the OP sound effects. I forgot. Yeah, this is the inventory system. There's only iron and scrap, and you need 5 scrap to create 1 iron. Oh, I forgot about what the music... The music actually was amazing. And then you got the stamina bar, and then you got the health bar. And then you got first aid bandages. That's the only way to heal up. And if you take damage... No, every 15 seconds... If you stand on it, whenever it summons, you can do that. And then you can just click on it and craft. See? There's a lot of sound effects. I spent a lot of time on these sound effects with the game. Give me one moment. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dad came into the room. But yeah, there are some glitches like not being able to get any more scrap or even get double the scrap. But if you get 5 iron, you click on the anvil, click craft, and you can get yourself a pistol. That doesn't work. If you press 1 for sword and 2 for pistol. That shouldn't be you shouldn't be able to collect your pistol. What is the code? Yeah, that the code just, yeah, no matter, oh, I forgot how bad the code was. I actually forgot how bad I made the code. Is there no way to regain stamina? Oh, there is. It's just super slow. Oh, I forgot how slow I made it. But yeah, this is Alpha 1. Alright, I actually really enjoy the sound effects. So let's head back to Alpha 4 and get to work and show you the brand new inventory system and how you actually put on armor. It's gotta take a little bit to load because how much things are required for the inventory system. And the hotbar. If you notice from Alpha 1, 2, and 3, there's no hotbar. You have to use the numbers 1 through 0 on your keyboard to use anything in your hotbar. And for Alpha 3, since there's so much, if you want to use a stone axe, you have to press hold 1 and 2. If you want to use iron, hold 1 and 3. If you want to use wood, hold 1. And so on and so forth for the pickaxe as well. Like it was, and then if you want to use 0 is for all the foods and water. So if you want raw food, you go to like number 1 or 2, and 6 is like rotten flesh, and like 7 is coffee, and then like 4 is water. Like you have to be holding down 0 and whatever number, which gives you whatever food or water you want. Then you press space to consume it. Yeah. And in Alpha 4, I would love to add a shield and AKA an offhand. So you can use your right hand for like the melee and the shotgun, stuff like that. And then you can use a shield. But for the gun, if you're like holding a gun and you have a shield, while you have the gun out, you should just use the gun to block. So I'll make it so you can use the gun to block, and if you have a shield, you use the shield to block. I'm trying to get one of my friends to join, to watch my stream, because he's my best friend. Yeah, sorry it takes a bit. Just trying to make sure everything loads in correctly. Two legs. That's good to know. Don't know who liked the stream. Thank you, whoever did it, though. Also, my logo I made in like 5 minutes. Like, I just speedran it. Oh, come on. I don't have... Okay, I was about to say I don't have slow Wi-Fi. But looking, I don't have full 5 bars. I have 4 bars, so my Wi-Fi is slower. So, yeah. Whenever the Wi-Fi goes down to 4 bars, everything lags. Like, if the Wi-Fi goes down to 4 bars, I cannot play VR. Or it's going to be super laggy. Like, it needs to be the best Wi-Fi for wireless connection. Come on, I just want to load up Alpha 4 so I can show you guys the inventory system, the hotbar system, and then what I'm going to be doing, because I did a lot of this stuff off camera, and I'll be trying to edit these videos better, so it's more entertaining for you guys, and more educational. Because I do have, like, I have one friend, SlayPants100, and he knows how to make games and animations. But he doesn't know what the variable code is, which I know what the variable code is. And the way that he's making his games, it's a lot difficult and it requires more code than using the variable code. So he's taking the longer route. And for the next time he creates a game, I want to teach him how to use the variable code so he can make his games so much better. Oh, come on. It's taking forever. Might as well go check Discord while I'm waiting, am I right? Ooh, that's a lot of information. Oh, come on. This is taking forever. I'm just trying to get onto Alpha 4 so I can get to work on implementing everything. Because the first thing I want to do when I get back on is get the crafting back on. Because the crafting I didn't show you in Alpha 3, but there was just a box, and then if you were to press the pickaxe square, it'd show you everything tools related, and then you press the block button, there's blocks and building blocks and stuff like that. If you guys check over here, I have so much stuff that I want to do for this game, but might not happen. Well, most of that will. Like the building system probably won't. But yeah, all of this is for the hotbar, and everything here is for the inventory system and the armor system. Yeah, here's the armor, and here's some stuff. This is the player. Now let me load it up. Yeah, just a nice little entry that you started into the game. Don't worry about all of it. I actually need to disable all of this, because I'm not going to be working on this until later, until I get the crafting system done. Okay, so we have this raw meat here. I can't make it hidden. When I receive, I can drag it to here, and now if I were to press 1, boom! It's in my hand, and I can consume it. And I just ate my only piece of raw meat, and I would get nausea effects. I need a new piece of raw meat. Why did I eat? Alright. Let me just go ahead and reload the game, because I ate the one piece of meat I had. And all this is back. Alright. So you have the piece of meat here. You drag it to hop through the second hotbar. Boom. You press number 2. You press number 3, and just so on and so forth. So you can have an entire hotbar. And as you press E, you have the 70 storage. This is a 7x10 storage with a good old 10 hotbar storage. So that's actually 80 storage slots. And then boom, put it there. Code! Oh, that's why it's not activated. When you receive backpack, and then you drag it to, let's drag it to there. It just, it's if it's not touching the hotbar, any of these hotbars, and it's touching the backpack, any of this, if it's touching any of that, which is all of this, it should hide. Why doesn't it hide? It was working before perfectly. Alright, so that's that. Let's just put it back in my hotbar. Let's go to the second tab. This is the player tab. This is the, oh, what is it called? I thought it was the player tab. It is the player customization tab. Here is Playsler. Or not Playsler, the player, because I don't have a name for him yet. So this is the player. you are playing, if you were to see him like this, you are seeing him from a top-down view. If you go into here, you got the front view. This is for, no, down here is for the boots. This is for the leggings. This is for the chest plate. The chest plate. No, this is for the gloves. This right here is for the arms. This is for the chest plate. And this is for the helmet. And this is for your offhand, aka shield. Yeah. And then you got the ability tab. This ability tab will give you, because you're weak in the game, sort of, and so you need to become stronger, you need to become faster, and you can't kill mobs or zombies in one hit anymore. You got to become stronger, and I'm going to try to make it where you have to unlock the storage. Like, I don't want you automatically have all of the storage to use. I want to have only like 3 rows, and you have to upgrade your strength, aka pack mule, so you can hold even more items. And there's something else about the inventory system that I enjoy. So this is the backpack. It's at the smallest form it can be when it's basically empty. Let's go to, if you were to have like about 1,000 items, this is what you would have. Like maybe 2,000 or 3,000 items. Okay, is it not updating? No, it's not. Because I have, let me just remove that. This is if you were to have like 1,000 to 2,000 items in your backpack. It expands. This is 3,000, 4,000 items in your backpack. And this is full size. This is if you have a full inventory. No more open slots. This is your backpack. And there's something else you should know about the backpacks. The bigger the backpack, like if it goes full size, your movement... Wait. How am I moving if there's no code for the move? Oh, it's over here. Let me find it. Right here. If backpack storage equals 1, which is the small size for the backpack, you'll move super fast. If it's filled up to 1,000 or 2,000 items, you move slower. Until you move super slow, like something like that. Like that slow. Like you move slower the more items you hold. Sort of like real life. And then this is how you supposed to eat items. But yeah, this can also go into your backpack. And I just ate the raw meat. Just great. So yeah, this live stream I want to work on the crafting system. Oh yeah, I forgot to say in the backpack you have the abilities like I showed you, and then you have the notes tab. So anything important like on how to survive, how to get water, how to kill zombies, or anything else important, it'll pop up, you click it, and then boom. Over here is like where you can read it. And then this is the player list. If I can get multiplayer working, you can see who is online right now. It'll just say their name, their positioning, how much health they're at maybe, and how much armor they have. Like something like that, so you know where they are. I need to fix the backpack. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and hide all of this that does not need to be seen. Save it. Alright, now let's work on the crafting system. Now, for me to work on the crafting system, I have to go back to Alpha 3, because Alpha 3 has the crafting system that I want to implement into Alpha 4, but make it better. So I need to sort of remember how I made it, and then put it in. Wait a second. No, I don't. I know how it's made. I just told you guys how I made the inventory system. I mean, the crafting system. I don't need to do that. All of that. Alright, let me just hop back in. I'm gonna go get some more water, maybe a snack, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let me just text one of my friends real quick. It's gonna be very fast. And then we'll get to work on the crafting system. Alright, almost done. Just give me a real quick second. There we go. I am now done doing. I'm now done doing what I was doing. Let's get to work on Alpha 4 crafting system. Bro, that just sounded awesome. Alright, let's just get a good old copy of that. Go into paint. And this is going to be the crafting system. The crafting system is going to be very different. It's going to be as big as the inventory. So we keep everything the same size. But now I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Oh, this is going to be so annoying. Instead of doing what I did in Alpha 3 with the pickaxe block. You click it, you got all the tools. Ooh, it looks like a piece of food. Click it, you got the food. Then you got, oh, looks like a shirt. You got all the armors and clothing. Instead of doing something like that, and like if you see ammo, you have all the different ammo types. Like instead of doing that, I'm going to have an arrow right here, one page on, and then another arrow to switch between all the different pages of crafting, I believe. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But for me to do that, let's go ahead and create. So hover over this, click paint, and let's go down page C. Because we're going to need this for the crafting system, and we got to know if it's for the crafting system if it's a C. Alright, now let's make a very simple arrow. Done. JK. I am not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Zoom in a bit more so I can get some more perfect details. Not do that. Take this to here. Take this there, and then take this back. Bring this back. Bring this back. Hey, what am I doing? I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need this. I can just have this. And then we just put this. Oh, that's pretty big. Just lower it down too and put it right there. Put this right. Oh wait, this could be a little bit more adjusted, make it more perfect. I'm trying to make this as even as possible. Alright, okay, so I can just adjust that a tad bit more. Yeah, and then you got what page on, then another arrow. Yeah, that seems good. That's gonna be up page C. Which is just gonna be this flipped and brought right there. And then we'll have the page C, capitalized C, so you know it's the crafting system. I hope one of my friends joined the live stream. It's very lonely. Or any of my subscribers on my gaming channel join. This is gonna be page 1. That's all the text is gonna say. Page 1. Now you don't want it to be that big, so we're gonna shrink it, bring it to the middle of this. Oh, not that. Go back to 0, 0. Idiot. Okay, you do need to bring this up like 10, 20, 25, 23. There we go. So it's not blocking this. And we need it to set to go backwards a layer. There we go. Okay, let me just do this. That was almost a mistake. Let's go on and bring this right there. Bring this right there, and then bring this right there. Quit moving. How's that even possible? Back 3 layers. I'm zoomed in to 500 now. I have pinpoint precision. How? You saw me, I was on the 1. Back to 0. Back 3. Save. Because for some reason this doesn't want me to do anything. It doesn't want me to move this. You see I'm touching the page. Not this. Alright, to make this easier, we're just gonna set you to be draggable. Forever. Right now. There we go. Now I don't have to worry because it's now set to draggable. That should be good. Yeah, that's good. Alright, check that out. This is where you're gonna live now. And just to make sure it doesn't change, we're just gonna drag out the positionings it's at. So if it does move, we just click on it to put it back in its normal position, and same with you. Alright, so we're gonna have how much? Oh, you can make this real small if you want. Yeah, let's just go back to it. Okay. I want at least 5 pages because I want it to go all the way down here and like have a second one going back up. And then a picture of it if you want to craft underneath the photo. And then what it does. And then we'll just have empty space. So you know how to craft it. Like have like a 3x3 crafting grid down here so you know how it's crafted. I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we got page 1. Page 2. And let me just zoom in. Do that. Make sure this is also equal. I didn't even click on it. There we go. Alright, there we go. Equal. Now let's go on to page 3. Drag it over. Because you can use arrow keys. Like if you have something highlighted, press full screen, you can use arrow keys to adjust the positioning. If you guys didn't know that. Page 4. I forgot. Yeah, no, I guess automatically does it. And then let's go ahead and do page 5, because I don't think we want to go higher than 5 pages. And if we do, it's fine. Alright. Now we just gotta do some of this code. We're gonna podcast page 1. Go and create a new one called page 2. Let's go and create another one called page 3. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for every single page because me doing this for every single page will make it less lines of code and makes it so not so much is loaded at once. Because I want the world code, so if you were to get super close to the edge, you walk into it, and then it will podcast or broadcast a code. It will just broadcast it, and whenever it receives it in the world code, it goes through all the lines of code, searching where your location is, what you're touching, and what is the next chunk that needs to be loaded. It loads it in, stops the script, so we don't have lag. And it does it super fast. That's what I want to do for... And that's what I'm doing with this, so it's faster. Now we're just going to need this for 5 pages. Because there are 5 pages of code. Alright, so page 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, this 2. Why? Just create that now. Will you mess up? Okay, so we got page 2, got page 3, page 4, and page 5. Now, if you're wondering, where's number 1? When you're on page 1, you're only going to see the arrow to go to page 2. And then the arrow to go to page 3, and then you click it again to go to 4, and then 5, and whenever it's on 5, it will hide. And that's when this comes in. Whenever it's on page 5, well, there will be no page 5, because this will broadcast to go page 5, and then whenever you press this, it'll go down to page 4, press it again, down to page 3, 2, and then once it hits 1, it's going to hide. That's going to be the code. And every single time this gets broadcasted, it will go to all the crafting thing and everything, and makes it hide and show depending on what page you're on. So let's just go ahead and add the code. So let's go to page numero 1. And this is going to be a forever, because I don't want it. No, it doesn't have to go on a forever, actually. We can just have it there, because it's always going to go there. Alright, so we want this to hide on page 1. So when page 1 gets podcasted, I want it to hide. When this sprite clicks, we're also going to need a page variable, because if I don't have a page variable, this isn't going to work how I want it to work. So if page number equals 1, because we're on page equals number 1. So I gotta get a good drink of water. So if we're on page, if page equals 1, we're on page 1. So this will equal 1. It will hide and then broadcast page 1, which will tell it to tell everything else to show or hide. And then if it equals number 2, it will show and broadcast page 2. If page equals 2, and you press it, it wants to broadcast 1. So we just need that, because if it's on number 1, it wants to hide. And on number 2, it'll show up on page 2. You press it, it goes down to this. So I almost got the code messed up. And if page number equals 3, this will go down to 2, because code logic. If it's on page 4, and you click it, it goes down to page 3, and then it'll go down to from page 5 to page 4. This is the code, and it's gonna automatically stop because there's no forever loop here. And if there was, you want the stop this script code implemented. So we have this done. So you can click it to go between each page. Now let's work on the up code, which I can just drag it in, hopefully. Nope. Drag it in. Nope. Where did it go? Here it went. I went down the hole. There are 2 of them here. Just stay still. Yes. Alright, we don't need that. And if page number equals 5, goes there. If page number equals 1, it'll go up to 2. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. So yeah, if it's on page 5, it will hide, but if it's on page 1, it will show. Click it, goes to 2. Click it again, goes to 3. Click it again, goes to 4. Click it again, goes to 5. That's the code for this. And we also just want a quick that. So it will hide until it gets implemented. Oh, I have not implemented the code. So when E is pressed, it will show go to front layer, and then just do nothing else. And then this. If E is pressed, it will have this code as well. But before it goes to front layer, it will wait 0.1 seconds for safety, because if you don't, it will be behind this gray block. When you press E, I should probably stop doing that. We want it to not show. We want to go to front layer and then wait 0.1 seconds. There we go. Now we gotta work on this. If this operator equals sign, hey, someone in the stream, please say hi in chat if you want to. I'm just talking while I'm working on the code. So you want to do this. So if page 1 equals 1, it'll say page 1. If it equals 2, it'll say page 2. Equals 3, it will say page 3. If you, and so on and so forth. So forth, and I did number 4 while working on that, while saying it. So yeah. And then this will also have the press. No, that won't have the press E. Actually, it will. It will just wait 0.1 seconds, so it will go in front of this gray box, and then it will scan what it's on and tell you what page number it's on. And then we'll have it hide whenever that is clicked. And we also need it so every single time it's clicked. Oh wait, we don't, maybe we gotta delete that because we don't want it to broadcast. Or do we actually, I think we want it to broadcast so it shows what tab you're on, and it shows the crafting. So if you have to click up and then down, or down then up for it to show. So yeah, that will be needed. We're also going to need it so it changes page number. Page, so if this is down arrow, so we want to go by -1. If it's clicked, it'll broadcast, then go down -1. So then the page number will change. And then this wants a good old +1 every time it gets broadcasted. And boom. I did not code this yet. Give me a sec. I need to code this. I forgot to code this. I coded everything else but this. Boop. There we go. And save project on that screen. Let's go. Why? You're not supposed to show. Do I have code that says you can automatically show when I receive game start? Well, you don't receive game start. Well, I guess you do. Let me just... This one doesn't have it. Let me just remove... What? There were so much... Okay. It just surprised me on how much code were in the same thing. Alright, now let's refresh it. There we go. There we go. And then you can click through the hotbar and eat the piece of meat if you want to, if you get hungry. This is, this green bar is your health bar. This is your stamina bar. This is your thirst bar, because it's water. This is your hunger bar, because it looks like a stomach. And this is your armor bar, because it looks like a chest plate. From Minecraft. I need to make a chest plate model. That's why I just had, because I had 2 hours to make the chest plate code to make this icon. So I decided to go with Minecraft, so I'm making a whole custom thing, which I'll make later. my friend trying to get me on Fortnite, but I'm streaming tonight, and tomorrow I want to be streaming Subnautica Part 2 on my gaming channel, so be ready for that. Yeah, the hotbar alone took like an hour or two just to code it in. Yeah, every time I click any of these buttons, it just switches between all these costumes. Yeah, that's how that code works. I should save this real quick and respond to his text. Wow, General's trying to make me not... He's annoying sometimes. I'm trying to work on something important for me in my future because I actually enjoy this game. Like, just playing Alpha 1 is so much fun. Even though there are the bugs with the scrap metal you get from the zombies. Other than that, I love this game. Alpha 2, disable the zombies, basically perfect. Alpha 3, if it would have worked, it would have been the best alpha to play if it's your first time playing. But since it's not, you can't play it because of Scratch, Alpha 4 is going to be what you're going to be playing. I don't know why I just did it. Let's open up inventory. Let's hope this works. E. That's my inventory. Okay, but let's change you to C. I forgot E is the inventory system. So let's change it to C. Why is it C? I'm actually fine with that, because I was going to have like a crafting thing here that you click in like all other alphas, where you click it to open it up, but I guess not no more. I guess not no more. I'm confused on how I speak now. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Ease the inventory. Let's press C for crafting menu. C! I didn't implement the code to close it. I didn't implement this code. This code. Jeez, I did not implement this code at all. That code is very much needed. So, don't need that. Just have it show. No, I don't need it to do that. But I need it to do okay. I know I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say CS. Yes, it's very confusing. Set CS to 1 and then set it to 0. Yes. This is the very simple code to get it to work. If CS equals 0, it will do this. Now it works. This doesn't. It needs to wait 0.5, maybe? Oh, because we're on page 0. Because there is no page. Let's go ahead and automatically implement page 1. Let's just do a whole new thing, because I forgot about that one piece of... I forgot. Redo. Thank you. Thank you. At least I had one viewer this stream. That's good. It's a brand new channel as well. Alright. C. What in the world? If page 1 equals hide. Good. If page 1... I forgot to set it to show. I'm an idiot. I forgot another piece of line code. Another line of code. C. Okay, that's also what I need to do. Oh wait, that's what I do. Oh, I am so dumb. We set page to 0 here, and then we set it to 1 when it gets opened up. That means I don't need that. And that means I just gotta do another whole refresh. Yeah, I do that if I want to save something. It's so annoying, but also not annoying at the same time. Alright, let's press C. This should work. Let's click on it. Nothing. Come on. This took forever. What page number are we on? We're on page 5? I forgot to add in that code. I forgot to add in this code. You can see that trial and error is the best way to figure out something. Because I forgot to add this. And that's why I went straight to page 5. When the sprite is clicked. Oh, I'm dumb. I need to do that. I just need to do that. Jeez, I suck. Alright. Let's go ahead and remove this and then do this again, because I forgot completely how coding works for some reason. It's actually been like a week since I last did anything to this project, so I'm a little rusty on my code. Alright, let's attempt it again. C. Okay. Click. Click, 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 click. Page 5. C. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Well, I messed up the code again. I need to separate all this. I just need to figure out how to do this properly. I suck at this. Alright. Oh, that makes... Okay. So, I have it where in a podcast, so when I receive page number 1... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this to resolve my stupidness. Sometimes it's the receive command block. It's the receive block that will save your life. Now, that should work. What about this? I think I need to also... I don't know. Let's just do a full refresh. This is just trial and error. I've never done what I'm doing before. Like where you click it goes down a page. I've probably done something close to it, but nothing like this. Click. Nothing happened. That's because this is not on a forever loop. Click. That's because it stopped. Click. It didn't even work. Because it's not... It is showing. I'm confused? Okay, maybe it just needs another refresh. That could be the problem. C. What is CS right now? 0. You know what? Fine. If you don't want to cooperate, I will make you cooperate. Cooperation. Oh, that's why, because it doesn't have any infinite loops. If 0 CS's. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know why I've never tried this before. Wait, I've been streaming for an hour. It doesn't feel like I've been doing this for an entire hour. I've done nothing but show you guys what I did. That's all I've done so far. You're supposed to be on page 2 now. You're on. Click. It's forever stuck on page 1. What code did I... When I receive page 1. But when this gets clicked, it's supposed to go to page 2. If it equals 1, it's supposed to go to number 2. It's supposed to do this. There's no line of code activating that. But this doesn't change? I got myself some food. But why is... There is some code keeping it at page 1. There is some code keeping it at page 1. When you receive page 2, broadcast page 1. A simple fix is to add the command, the AND command, and if mouse down. But the mouse, you're receiving it. Page doesn't equal number 2. It tries. It needs another AND command. So if mouse down and touching mouse pointer. I need it on every... Why? Why does this have to be so complicated? Look at all of that. Just for 4 lines of code. What I have gotten myself into. Well, just time for some copy and pasting. Well, if it's just copy and pasting, you should be fine. I also have food, so I'm gonna take a little break here soon so I can go nom nom on this pizza. Now this should work properly. It should work perfectly. It's when you receive. Okay, so we're just gonna have a forever loop added. We're just gonna add a forever loop for right now. So click, and then click all the way down to page 1. Click, 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 And there's nothing else to click on. I'm going to fix that when I come back from my pizza break. This pizza is gonna be delicious. Alright, everyone, sorry I'm back. I was eating. Also got some chipes, or aka chips, to eat as well. It was very tasty. Why is... if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to do a whole new thing, which is gonna be so much easier than this. Alright. Okay, now the page number's not even showing. What does it equal? It equals 1. It's supposed to show. It's not showing. What does CS equals? It equals 1, so it shouldn't be hiding. What? This is so weird. Ah, come on. Come on, this should be working. What page number are we on? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it just disappears. Whenever it goes to page 5, it's supposed to hide. I don't know why it's not. But the down arrow never shows. That's probably why. But now there's no up arrow. If I might have to redo all of this code. I think I'm just gonna have to copy and paste the code, because this is confusing itself a little bit. So you can go up to 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes all the way down to 2. It's supposed to stop the script. Goes up 1. That is supposed to stop the script. Up to page 2. Go back to page 1. Let's go down to page... down to 1! This is confusing. I think it's better if I just do this. You don't even have to click it, though. I need it so you have to click it. Up to 5. Why? Goes down to 2 and 1. Why does this happen? I'm so confused. This is so weird. Why does this not want to work? I'm just confused on why it doesn't want to work. It's supposed to work. if page equals 2. And if mouse is touching and then mouse down, supposed to go down 1. I think I need to do another type of code. It's going to be the exact same code as this, but reorganized. I'm going to need this and this. So if this doesn't want to work using this, I'll just use this. What? If it's page 2? It's also because it could be this. Let's go on ahead and adjust everything to this code. That could be the reason why it's not wanting to work. Alright, just this alone should be enough to test it. Why? The mouse only goes down once. Seriously, why does this not want to work? You go up to 3, click it, goes straight down to 1. Maybe if I do that, there's a chance of this working, just reorganizing the code. No, it does not. But while whenever this gets clicked, it's changing page -1, make it go down to page 2, and the broadcast it still goes to here, and then it's on page 2. It's touching the mouse pointer, and the mouse is still down. So I guess that's the problem. This just needs to wait a second before it's allowed to be used again. Let's see if that fixes the problem. I was correct. That was the problem. What if I were to just do 0.3? Just 0.3. Would it still work? And you can click it faster. Why did the code have to be so difficult? Well, anyways, in the end, I figured it out with trial and error. So, everyone who's watching, don't give up if it's difficult. Try alternative ways to see if it works, like I had to do multiple times to get to this point. Click, 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 disables click. Okay. So it works. It works. Finally, we got something to work. It's not working though. It works, but it doesn't work. Page number equals 1, supposed to show. But maybe. Don't tell me that was the entire reason why it didn't want to work. It's not showing, so let's go 0.2 second wait. Because why aren't you hiding? Forever show. Until then, okay. Let's just go ahead and if what was the code? set to 0. If CS is set to 0, you just hide. We'll just duplicate that right there, and then right there to stop the code. And then we're also going to need to just stop the script to reduce lag. See, my thirst is going down, but not my hunger. Why is my hunger not going down? Because it requires game equals started 1, which I believe is set to 0. Yes, I am correct. Okay. It just broadcasts game start, and this is set to. That's the. Wait a minute. The first barcode is incorrect. Did I just do all this to find nothing? I just did all that to find nothing. But if you were to look, it's this. It doesn't need a wait until. It just needs when it receives game start. This is for stamina. Okay. And then we're going to need another one of these for, yes, thirst. So we're just going to bloop. And now since we know how to fix this, we're going to fix it. Well, there we go. That should it being fixed. Okay. Let's hope I did this correctly, because I want to get off and go to bed here soon. Or even just play a little bit of Fortnite before I go to bed. Let's just check if my friends are even on Fortnite. I believe they're not. And drumroll, please. It's a garbage drumroll, and only one is on. That gives me a good enough reason to end it if the crafting works. It works. That doesn't, because you gotta click it again for it to disable itself. But I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with that. You know, I'm fine with that. I got the game to work. I got the crafting page to work. All I need now is to make all of the tabs that go right here. It's like, if you want to craft an iron sword, and then you click it. It's because it should only show when it receives this. So yeah, I got the game, crafting working. Now I just need to get stuff to craft. So I'm going to do that next stream, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I'm going to play some Nautica tomorrow and some Fortnite tonight with Wolf Gaming 0526. Subscribe to him because he's an amazing friend and he's going through something. Or he's already gone through it. Don't remember which one. I believe he already went through it. And he's one of my best buds. So go subscribe to him and SillyPants100 because I believe he is part of the reason why I started Scratch and making games and animations, which my first ever one was Hero Brian's Death Escape Room. Chapter 1 to 4, and Chapter 1 never got finished, but it was close. It was at 1/4% done. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share, subscribe to my gaming channel, It's Playsler, and this channel where I'm going to be doing more updates and videos and live streams of me making games and animations. Turn on the post notification bell to all so you get notified whenever I live stream or post a brand new video or even a brand new clip, because I will try to do some clips. And see you guys on the next live stream / video. Stay playable.